Hey, are you a gum chewer? Seems like a random question, right? Do you think chewing gum would interfere with your health goals or your fat loss goals? It's interesting because I had a coaching call with one of my nutrition clients today, and the topic came up, and she said, "Well, I think this is a really dumb question." And I said, "It's absolutely not a dumb question, and this is the perfect time and place for us to discover, whether chewing gum is interfering with your health goals." So I did a little bit of research and got back to her, and I wanted to share this information with you because you know what? It might be affecting you because there can be some detrimental effects of chewing gum, and you need to determine if it's something that is affecting you in a negative way. It's funny to say, but chewing gum can actually increase your junk food intake. Now, a lot of people chew gum so that they don't eat, and while there are some studies that show chewing gum will decrease your overall caloric intake because you're busy chewing the gum, sometimes the minty flavor or the flavors of the gum make it less likely that you're going to reach for healthy food, and it might increase your intake of junk food because if you have a minty gum, strawberries are going to taste differently, or fresh fruits aren't going to taste as good. Same with vegetables as well. So I found that to be an interesting fact. For some of you, it can trigger TMJ, which is temporomandibular joint disorder, and that it's kind of like a repetitive use injury. So if you're always chewing gum on one side of your mouth, you might not even notice, but that might be increasing TMJ, which can also cause things like headaches, toothaches, and all that kind of, even earaches. So sometimes it's just knowing these things and connecting the dots. Now, it can also cause gastrointestinal problems because you might not notice it, but sometimes when you chew gum, you swallow air, and so that can increase gas and bloating. So we were talking about gas and bloating before, and we talked about FODMAP foods that can be increasing diarrhea and gas and bloating, and gum chewing can actually be doing it as well. So something to be aware of. Also, the artificial sweeteners in gum can also cause gastrointestinal issues with people, even diarrhea. So good to know about that. Tooth decay, especially with sugar gum, is an issue. So you're basically bathing your teeth in sugar when you're chewing sugar gum. So you want to really be cognizant of perhaps chewing a sugarless gum, but even over time, a sugarless gum can wear out your teeth, and the flavorings, the acid can do damage and dental erosion as well. So you might want to consider that, especially if you have some issues with your teeth. Now, there's no health issue with knowing that. I think it's lanolin from sheep is used in the gum to keep your gum soft. So it's not a health issue, but maybe a little gross that you're using, what is it? It's from sheep wool, and you're chewing on that. So it's like maybe gross you out a little bit, but not a health issue. And the last thing is that chewing gum, there's a study that says that it can, if you have mercury fillings, that gum chewing can be detrimental because it will release some of the bad things from your mercury fillings. And so that can have a detriment to your health as well. So there you have it, gum chewing on a Friday afternoon. Inquiring minds want to know, like I said, I did some research and help for a nutrition client who happened to have some gastro issues. So it was so interesting that she brought that point up, because how easy it is it to, just do an elimination of gum for a day just to see, hey, does that help your belly? So lots of times the deep dive that we do into nutrition is really helpful to help people meet their goals. So there you have it. That's the lowdown on gum chewing. And if you want some more information on gum chewing, I'm here for you. Let me know. I'll have a link. We'll get you to answer a questionnaire, and then we'll go from there. Have an awesome day.